and gentlemen, and welcome to the Three Cuckoos podcast.
Hey!
Episode 10 now. My name's Robert Dodsworth. I have with me Mr. Timothy Newsom-Ward. Hello, buddy.
What's up?
And Mr. Mark Ibbotson. Yo. Someone's accused you.
Yo! Bitches.
Live it up. You love it.
Live it up.
Act like you want to be here.
I didn't have a choice, you brought me.
So, this week,
Lad.
we will be mostly talking to Timothy Newsom-Ward about his life. Hello, man.
Hello,
son.
lad. Hello. I made a pie this week.
He made a pie this week.
Did you? What kind of pie?
Beef.
A beef pie.
Was there anything else in it but beef?
Just beef.
Did you make
No
it?
pastry.
Or did you change your name to Frey Bentos?
It was a crustless pie. So a roast then.
It was good. It was nice. I didn't really make a pie.
You didn't really?
No.
You made a fool of yourself.
I did. I'm sorry.
Never mind.
It was a beef Wellington without the Wellington.
Without any Wellingtons involved. In fact, no beef. It was a beef surprise.
With no beef. Surprise, no beef.
Beef pie without a pastry. What's?
I'm in the spirits. I'm in the spirits this week. because
spirits?
I'm off work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just on all that. I've just taken a week off. Carefree.
Have you been anywhere nice?
No. I'm potty training.
It's been knee deep in child piss and
No,
shit.
I don't want to go into it.
Potty training?
But
I'm not
it's
going
a
into
week
that.
I've had a week off.
like a
Our lass has
swamp
got a
with
week
big
off. We've said let's get the boy on his potty. Eh?
Lovely.
Let's spend a week. But we've had builders in.
Oh,
It's not a euphemism. We've had builders in. We've been having some insulation. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
Is this
Half
the,
Bolton, isn't it? Half Bolton. We've been having
Like Vernon K.
some insulation doing in my loft.
Roof.
Aye. Do you know what happened this morning? We had a bit of a trauma. I get woken up at 6:30. I'm on holiday, by the way.
He's on holiday.
6:30, our lass is waking me up.
What?
She don't go, Rob. She just turns fucking lights on. Oh, what's going on? These aliens. We've got a problem downstairs. You go, oh, Jesus.
Look, get to doctors, love. I've told you before.
Just club him with a bat and get back to bed. Do you know what it was, right?
Go on.
Builders had been in on Monday.
Yeah.
When I say builders, they were just shoving some insulation in.
Yeah.
But they did it properly. It was a good job.
Was it that pink stuff?
The next morning, 6:30 this morning, there's a scratching above my son's bedroom, right? And Andrea's obviously gone, there's a cat stuck in the eaves. And they've insulated. I mean, we've got 3 cats, as you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you've got to be kidding. So I ran down into his bedroom, because we sleep in the attic.
Yeah.
And you could hear it scratching.
Shit.
Oh, Jesus, right.
It wasn't Finley, were it?
So
you do
I
a head
opened the
count?
eaves, no, it wasn't Finley. It wasn't a kid. I kind of keep count. And it's not like Home Alone. So I opened the eaves, right? There's
Yeah.
little doors, isn't there? To
Yeah,
your
yeah,
hatches.
yeah.
And now normally, the insulation is about, like, a quarter of the door is insulation. And the rest of it you can see in. So I opened it up. And there's no gap at all. It's just insulation. It's like, oh, shit. If there's a cat in here, we ain't getting that cat out.
What cowboys did you get to do that?
No. It was. They've done a really good job. They have. They've done a really good job.
I don't think they're just supposed to just like put
It's nice and
a
warm.
long roll of insulation in the
They've
loft.
just, I said to Andrea, they've just literally filled the eaves with it.
Keep putting it in.
And so anyway, I literally did a head count on cats and found them all, and the scratching stopped. And I honestly think I had you know when you're cleaning out a room and it's red hot and you just open windows full black.
Yeah.
I think the cat's been on the ceiling. I think the cat's been on my house roof all night.
Right, yeah.
And it's been scratching.
To get in.
And as I've gone out this morning and jangled some food around, I think it's kind of found its way down.
Jangle.
Jangle. Can't do that anymore.
You can do that.
So all
yeah,
cats
you
are counted for.
So all cats are accounted for. Scratching stopped. Problem
So you want a ghost
averted.
cat?
Nah, no. Not a ghost cat. Don't want to get into that this week.
Nah, it's past really, isn't it?
So, all good. All good in our house. I'm on holiday. Like Mark says, my carpet's pissed all over.
So you're going to be nice and toasty then for winter time.
Do you know what? It should be all right, yeah. Yeah, it should be good. What
That's
about
good.
you, Mark?
What's happening?
Anything good?
No.
You had any dramas?
No, I had to have an MRI scan on Saturday.
An MRI
Not
scan?
very exciting.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, well,
Tell
obviously
us.
I'm a gentleman of ample girth
Excuse me?
in the
Girth.
Well, I'm a fat bastard. So it was
Oh,
a
you
bit
mean the
of a-
whole torso department?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Heavy boned.
Them machines probably aren't designed for fat bastards.
Does it make a noise when you go in?
No, it was just a bit of a squeeze.
Do they have to
Was this a car?
lubricate you
Was
up?
it in the car park?
Yeah.
Was it like a mobile?
It was like a mobile MRI machine in a car park.
And they lubed you up to put you
Do
in?
they have to lube you up?
No, they didn't lube me up. Hot, sweating, lubed up fat man in an MRI scanner.
So they put you in and...
He's stuck again! Get the fairy liquid out.
Can we just push him through other way?
Well,
Like, give him
his
birth.
leg. Pull his
Second
legs,
time.
Margaret. Pull his legs.
You get that in, Margaret.
I don't think I'm allowed.
It was like 8 p.m. on a Saturday night. They're just two women
Really?
in this like truck.
Did
Where-
they do extras?
I didn't ask.
So, were this at the infirmary?
No,
Or
we're at St James.
Asda?
So I'd been in there like 20 minutes, and
Right,
like my
yeah.
back was on fire because my feet didn't fit on the thing.
Right.
So they were hanging over edge.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my back were hurting.
Jesus.
And then this voice comes over, fucking tannoy thing. They don't play music to you. He bloody
This is
reads
God.
either. I just had bloody earplugs in, which didn't help. Sounded like someone had a bloody pneumatic drill
Yeah,
inside
it
of me
does,
head.
doesn't it?
It was just, she was
Jesus.
just. I'm sorry, love, you moved. You'll have to keep still for a second scan. So then I had to do 20 minutes again, and I'm like, this is fucking just horrific.
Jesus.
You moved?
So this is for your,
Surely you're
your
allowed to
lower back
move.
pain?
Yeah, it's through sciatica.
Oh,
What
right.
find out.
Maybe it's because it's your back that you're not allowed to move.
Yeah.
But all right, I'll just lay totally still, squished into this tiny little tunnel for like 40 minutes without moving. Don't worry, love, I'll be fine.
It sounds like a different thing to what I was in.
Yeah.
Mine was
Yeah,
in
with
like
this
some...
ball thing. So squeeze that if you can't do it anymore, and we'll get you out.
Yeah, I had that.
Emergency.
Yeah.
Emergency. Seen more fucking hustle in a dead penguin. Christ.
Right.
So the other
Yeah,
is-
that's about it. No,
Right.
I don't get results.
You don't get your results for
You never
ages,
get 'em.
do you? It's a couple of weeks.
You never get them.
You had another one, didn't you?
I've got it on Saturday. This Saturday coming.
Like
when
a
Saturday
weekly
comes.
thing.
Yeah, you're all in MRI.
No, this is only my second one. But I'm not allowed to eat for 3 hours before, which I'm really upset about. Because it's at 2:10.
Oh,
What about me dinner?
yeah, it's going to be bad.
Late lunch.
just have a big breakfast.
Just have a late breakfast, late lunch.
Yeah.
Bacon, egg,
Do you think?
sausage,
Beans,
Keep going.
fried
Black pudding.
slice, black pudding.
Keep going, I'm nearly there.
tomatoes,
No.
Oh, we've been through this.
Stop it.
mushrooms.
We've
No!
been through this.
Fucking dirty bastards. What's
You're
up
right
with
though.
you?
You're right though. I love a fungus
really.
in the
Ooh,
morning.
El
They're grown in
fungo.
shit.
El fungo.
El fungo.
They're grown in shit.
Well,
And they're not washed.
prawns eat shit.
So
Do you eat prawns?
you take the little track out, don't you?
Poo track.
Poo track.
Poo track. Yeah.
Poo track.
Poo track.
So
That could
exciting.
describe anything ever released by Britney Spears.
Yeah, I'm in that camp.
Soda pop.
And I'm going to see Twin Atlantic on Thursday.
Oh yes.
Twin Atlantic.
But you don't really know where.
What was their track?
remember.
The big
Oh, I
one
can't
that they did.
remember.
Oh,
They were good though.
yeah. It was.
yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
It was really good.
Are Twin Atlantic famous anywhere else apart from here? Because we have a lot of American listeners.
I've no idea, but
Twin Atlantic?
most of
Anybody?
their music's shite. So
Who?
American
Well, it's a broad spectrum.
of shit.
Well, it's a bit harsh. I feel. Yes, I think they're being sorely harshly done by.
Which is better?
And we've been through this as well. We
English or
determined that
American
Bieber was
music.
Canadian, so that just physically can't count him. So you've done nothing this week?
Literally nothing.
Nada. I saw you Saturday.
Saturday,
Yeah.
watched a bit of
And
telly.
we watched telly.
Had a cup of tea.
It's the life.
That's
Do you know
about
what?
it.
With Halloween, I've been trying to watch as many horrors as I could. And last night turned into
Yeah.
some kind of Halloween marathon by mistake. You know when like I've got to go to bed. But I could fit one more in.
Yeah.
But Resurrection, it was a waste of my time.
So you watched H2O followed by Resurrection.
I watched H2, I quite liked it actually. Kevin Williamson was executive producer who did Scream and The Following, and
Executive producer, they just don't do anything with the film, though.
No, I think they do, like,
No, they
everything.
don't.
If you
I
look
don't.
at it, they kind of do all of it, and then
No, I don't think they do.
just somebody wraps up and
I
goes...
think that's the producer. I don't think executive producers do
Oh, really?
anything.
Executive producers just like,
Yeah.
do this!
Yeah.
They just
I think
put
it's
money
like
into
a
it,
name
don't
on
they?
a film. I don't think they
Yeah.
do anything else.
Well,
So I don't think... clearly,
I was impressed by it anyway.
clearly, watching the film,
Yeah.
he had no creative input because it's fucking garbage.
Well, it was of the time. It was very Scream.
Yeah,
it was very
They
Scream.
were all similar around those
Yeah, they
late
were.
90s time.
Can I say as well, right? It was meant to be 90 minutes. I swear down it wasn't that long. No way. Just seemed... Maybe
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
This H2O, not Resurrection.
Yeah. No, Resurrection was garbage from
Yeah.
start to finish.
I don't know if I've seen
Resurrection.
Buster Rhymes was in it.
Yeah.
Which
Which
was-
one? Resurrection?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shit.
Which was strange. Tyra Banks. What?
Really?
In a film? I think
I
she's
don't
been
remember
she's probably
Resurrection.
been in quite a few, actually, now I've said that.
It was shit.
It was
what
awful.
happens in it?
No. Oh, they go in a house. They go in a
go in
Michael
his
Myers
house.
house.
Oh, yes.
And it's live
like-
on
yeah.
90s internet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And you're
God,
meant to
can
be
you
able to
imagine
pick
that?
your camera as if. Can you imagine back then?
I can't even do that now.
Yeah, exactly. You struggle now.
I'm bloody talk.
So yeah, Ace, great.
I've been watching Marvel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. this week.
I don't even want to start. It looks budget.
Well, I watched the first 13 episodes of the first season.
Wow,
He'll watch some
that's
of
a
the
lot.
He won't watch Walking Dead though.
It's zombies.
But you're talking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is...
Yeah, well, and I didn't like it, but we
okay.
start.
Still watch 13 episodes.
Well, there's the odd one that was
Golly.
pretty good,
Yeah.
and then it's actually got really good.
It's all right,
The
is it?
last part of the season
There's
is really
rumours
good.
that they're going to drop one of the Avengers in it.
Yeah. Well, they had one of the gods from Thor in it, Sif.
Oh, okay.
So that was pretty good.
As if.
Sif
Sif, yeah.
was the
Lady Sif.
It used to be called Jiff.
Yeah.
bathroom cleaner named
The
after him.
bathroom cleaner, named after the god of
Just a bit of product placement.
household
just a bottle
cleaning
of
solution.
Bottle of Jif. So,
What-
yeah, that
what
was
are you
good.
the god
Can't
of?
get these scum stains off me sink.
Use a bit of Sif.
This is my best friend,
Where's the-
Sillet Ban.
Where's the Hulk? He'll do it.
The Hulk.
Hulk clean.
Smash.
Yeah,
Lime
so that was
scale
good.
marks get me angry.
You could be the Hulk.
Thanks, because I'm big.
No, you just sound a bit, angry there.
I'm
Yeah.
generally angry about everything.
Yeah.
You are, yeah.
I've been quite incensed all week about the state.
Incensed.
About what?
Catherine says I get quite annoyed about very trivial things.
Yeah, you do.
Name some.
Yeah.
Name some that's
TV
incensed you
adverts.
this week.
Yeah.
Which one
I
in
can't
particular?
remember. Most
TV
of
adverts
them.
are awful.
Yeah, they're terrible.
They are.
Most of them.
Yeah, I agree with you.
She says you just get annoyed about the oddest thing.
I don't watch a lot of ads, to be fair.
No, I don't.
I watch a lot of telly, so you can't really help it.
Yeah, well, if you watch it on catch up, you just kind of whiz through, don't you?
Yeah.
Tape it all and then watch it
Yeah,
later.
that's what I do.
It just seems to be a bit easier. What,
Yeah.
like what adverts though? Like what?
I can't
in
remember
particular.
off the top of my head.
Just all of the above. Just
Pretty
everything.
much most of them. There's not many I do like. I like that fish fingers one.
Fish fingers.
Yeah, but he's got that cheesy joke at the end of it and it makes me laugh.
What joke?
He says, "Is there any more?" Yeah, they're in oven. How long are they? How long?
Oh god, I hate that advert.
About 4 inches.
That's the
It's
advert where you
brilliant.
never see the people, is
Yeah,
it?
it's
You
brilliant.
just see them eating.
I just love the corny joke at the end of it.
Is it Bird's Eye?
How long will they be? About 4 inches.
It might be.
You see, we came up with a theory.
They've
Like,
binned Captain Birdseye, haven't they?
what?
They,
Yeah, but
they just don't seem to have him
Yeah, but they
anymore.
sexed him up, didn't they, about 10 years ago? And he was like brunette.
But do you
and,
think-
like in his 30s. Do you not remember?
But isn't Captain Birdseye really Santa?
It was a prequel. Yeah, that's what Santa
Wasn't
does
a
for the
pre-
rest.
It wasn't a
Yeah.
prequel.
Because
They
Santa
sexed
looks
him
like
up.
a seagoing kind of gentleman.
Sex you up. He runs a fishing trawler. He's going to stink like Grimsby Docks, isn't he?
Yeah, he is definitely.
That's not sexy, is it?
Not really.
No.
Well, unless you like the smell of
We just thought Santa. He's only got like a.
Yeah, he's only got one
not even
day a
month.
year, does it?
He don't even do up for December, does he? Let's be honest.
I mean, the elves make the toys.
And the reindeer obviously do a few push-ups
Yeah.
every day.
They
to
start
keep
training in
fit.
December.
But then Santa, he could be a fisherman.
You're just generalising that everyone with an old man with a white
white
beard
beard.
is Santa.
Yes,
Or
that's
Captain
right.
Birdseye.
Or Colonel Sanders.
Yes,
What's the matter, Colonel Sanders? Chicken.
chicken.
Is that what he does?
Yeah.
So when he's not on his fishing trawler, he's
He's cooking
putting
chicken
his secret recipe on his chicken.
or fishing.
He's getting angry, chasing chickens around a coop. Come here.
Come here, little shit.
here, you bastard.
Squawky little shit.
He's busy hiring children to work in KFC.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
No, I think we've kind of overcooked that, actually. I think we're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
I think Santa just sits there.
So Santa's Santa,
Yeah.
Bird's Eye is Bird's Eye, and Colonel Sanders is Colonel Sanders. 3 different
Like
people.
I said, Bird's Eye, I think, have been... Dettol have brought back the advert where she just puts the dinner straight onto the table.
Oh,
Really?
That would annoy me.
And she goes, gravy, anybody? And they all look at her crazy. That was off of the 80s, and they've just remade it. Somebody got paid
Can't I
for
think about
marketing to just pull out an old advert.
Oh dear.
Ridiculous. Like when Aquafresh brought back the cartoon kids.
Product placement. That annoys me.
Why, though?
What, like, so...
Oh,
Say there's a film and there's a can of
God.
Pepsi in the background or something.
Do you know
annoys
what?
me.
When it's... Well, when
Or
they
a
do it on
car.
X Factor...
Just look at Transformers.
Yeah.
do you
That's
know
just-
what? I
Why
was
didn't they just write
gonna say it.
Transformers sponsored by Chevrolet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why-
And Goodyear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a big Goodyear truck parked up in one of the scenes, and it was just there all the time.
But it really annoys me. It's like you
Well, they
expect
pay
people
for
to
the film,
pay,
though, don't they?
but you expect people to pay and go to the cinema to watch
Yeah.
it. You expect people to pay and buy it on DVD, and then they're sticking like cans of Pepsi and stuff.
And then buy the
Or-
Criterion edition
Do
as
you know
well.
what I mean? It's like, hang on a minute.
Criterion edition.
Do you think you'd make enough money out of these?
Well, there was a scene in Age of Extinction.
But it's
was
everywhere now
the
because
bit was I was awake
because
for.
they've relaxed the law.
Yeah.
You're allowed to put it in TV, and it's allowed now.
Yeah, you get like...
Yeah, you
everyone's
just-
got a Mac.
You put that the peace sign in the corner.
And now it's allowed on every single TV program.
In Age of Extinction, there's a bit where he's showing them what they can make this stuff into.
Yeah.
And he pulls up a Beats by Dre pill, doesn't he? Literally shoves it in the camera in
Yeah.
3D.
It's pathetic.
Goes
It's
right
like-
around it like that.
Really? Nicki Minaj, one of her videos, though, I watched
yeah.
it, and I honestly
Why?
thought it was a Beats by Dre advert. The pill was just in it all the way through, and I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, it's a one of those long 3-minute ads that they do."
Yeah, like a promotional
And then
ad.
it just came up with the video credits at the end. I was like,
That's who
Wow.
pays for it, though, isn't it? Those sponsors pay for the film.
ridiculous, though, isn't it?
It's not right.
No, it isn't.
It's not right.
I know you watch some quizzes now, especially
How
on
much do you
Sky.
think it costs? Do you think we could get like
No,
in the background of like the next Transformers film,
it cost a lot of money.
like Shia LaBeouf or
Like on Mark
fucking
Wahlberg's t-shirt.
Mark Wahlberg.
He wears a Three Cuckoos podcast t-shirt.
He's sat there listening to his iPod, and someone says, "What are you listening to?" He's like, "Oh, Three Cuckoos, Three Cuckoos podcast." Or it could be on
what was
radio.
that?
But it is that blatant. Yeah, what was that?
Or it could be on radio while he's walking around his house.
Terrible, isn't it?
Playing out loud.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It would
Subtle.
be good. Never gonna. Yeah. That's the thing. I suppose you don't mind if it's subtle,
If you look
'cause
at,
don't
like,
notice.
But make it
All
subtle.
films used to do it.
But when
they
half
did it
of the
subtly.
Transformers film is just the Chevrolet badge
Yeah.
in the middle of the camera,
Yeah.
But
it's like,
certain
come
films, like they have to put it in because it's realistic.
Yeah,
you know, it
yeah.
would be in there. But like you said, it's just screams.
It's
at you.
subtly
Like
doing
in Back
it,
to the
yeah.
Future 2 when he goes in
Yeah.
the cafe 80s.
Yeah,
and he orders
a
a
tab.
Pepsi.
And
doesn't
there's a
he?
tab as well.
Yeah,
When he goes to the 50s.
But that was at
and
the
he's got-
time, wasn't it? I
Yeah,
suppose?
exactly.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
at the time. It was realism, wasn't it?
But I just don't think there's any need at all.
No.
But that annoys me. So that's something that annoys me for no reason whatsoever. But I like being irritated. I like being annoyed.
Yeah.
I like having something.
You like that
I'm
feeling.
really.
Yeah.
You're at that age now where you're a grumpy old sod.
Well, yeah. I'm like,
You like
probably
what you like.
35 years off what Grandpa Stan, is. But
You will
realistically,
become him.
I am Grandpa Stan
You
now.
will become him.
I
Yes.
just sit there and complain.
Yeah.
It's your right to complain.
Well, when you've got
I
a bad
think
back and you
so.
can't do anything but sit there and complain.
I think so. I think that's the problem I've had. I've worked like 2 days in the last 6 weeks.
And it's starting to
I
wind you
think
up
I've
now.
Yeah.
spent too long like
Working.
watching telly and not. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like
When you find yourself getting into Cash in the Attic. Oh, I can't wait.
I don't watch that sort of shit. But it's because I watch a lot of YouTube videos and like stuff on Twitch and stuff like that. And like the other day, and I don't know why I got so annoyed about it. I was on my own. But there's a new game coming out called Sunset Overdrive or something.
Yeah.
I won't play it. It's on look shit.
I've heard
With
of
the,
that.
with the energy drink.
Yeah.
that mutates
But
everyone.
there's- on one of the adverts, like YouTube and Twitch, it's about computer games, and there'll be kids watching them, right? And it's bleeped out, but he swears in it. It's bleeped out, but you know what he says.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
annoyed me. It's
Yeah.
like kids shouldn't have to watch that.
Yeah.
But in that,
I agree with
But
that.
there's songs on the radio and they cut the U out of the F word.
Well, I don't. You, should do
literally-
that. You see, that ruins songs.
They
It's like
literally
American
leave,
Idiot.
they leave the F in and the K, and
It's
you
like-
expect
it's
me
like-
not to know what it
It's
is.
like American Idiot.
Yeah.
They always do it on that.
Yeah.
There's like 2 or 3 bleeps in that. Just don't put the fucking song on the radio at that time.
But they
Just
won't
don't do it.
They won't not do it
That's
Yeah.
what pisses me off.
because they saying that they have to pay to play, don't they? I don't know.
Yeah, because that's why they have radio edits. But it's just annoying. It's really annoying. But that annoyed me as well. So why put that on in the middle of the day? There's no... Most of these, like ours, we've got a lot of swearing in ours at the podcast.
But we've got the explicit thing.
Explicit thing, and it's not for kids.
I like having that on there.
Yeah.
Gives me a sense of pride.
It's like adverts can just do what they want.
You're just one day going to spontaneous lick and bust.
Yeah, probably.
They'll just be this ash.
I've got normal blood pressure as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be.
Which is
like
surprising.
Sky High. Just sits
For
there.
a man of my size.
Physically shaking all day.
And an ex-smoker.
Are you an ex-smoker?
Yeah.
Does that class as X?
Well, it's not a cigarette.
No, I know. You're still puffing on it.
It's still not a cigarette.
No, I'm all right.
This is bong.
It is. It pretty much is. Although we're not on the Bold and Belligerent podcast kind of level of, weed.
Yeah.
No, they push the boundaries.
Yeah, they close all windows in office.
Have you seen the
apparently.
YouTube channel?
No.
Where poor Mike gets whipped.
Poor
He
Mike.
takes 3 lashes to the back. There's another one of them eats mustard powder as well.
Oh, man. Dear me. Does a cinnamon challenge.
Oh, we should do that.
No, apparently you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
All right.
What?
Health and safety.
Can you put that cinnamon down, please? Somebody might get it in their eye.
Do you know? I love cinnamon as well. Love cinnamon.
In his high-vis vest.
What are you meant to do, though? What are you meant to do with it?
Somebody nail that carpet down. Someone's going to have a trip.
Are you meant to just eat it?
Cinnamon?
Yeah, what are you meant to do
In the
with
cinnamon
it?
challenge?
Yeah.
In the cinnamon challenge, you eat a dessert spoon of it.
Is it just in case you breathe it in?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. And everyone thinks, that's going to be easy.
No.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
It's like eating 3 crackers in a minute.
Yeah.
Have you seen that black woman on... There's a YouTube video of her doing it. She eats a ladle of it. No. She nearly dies.
Or just pours a ladle in.
She
She nearly
nearly
dies.
died.
She starts off as just this explosion of cinnamon, and then she just can't talk or do anything for like the next 5
I bet you can't see her, can you?
No.
I mean, it's just like a cloud of
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
Yeah.
Is her name
Cool.
Cinnamon?
No, I don't think so.
I'll have to watch that video. That
Cinnamon
sounds like,
eats cinnamon.
that's like it's right up my street. It sounds like a good laugh.
Is that like a porn video?
does,
you
yeah.
watch
Do you know what?
earlier on?
I love watching those compilation shows, but like we have one over here called
Feels so
Rude
good.
Tube, and it's all the best videos. Yeah, they always put like some stupid presenter in, but to be fair,
Zane Lowe. Not
it's
Zane Lowe.
no, it's Alex Zane,
Alex
innit?
Zane. Don't like him.
Close.
Yeah.
But it's better than like the planet's funniest animals or whatever. They're shocking.
Yeah, that's terrible.
It's just videos that I wouldn't normally watch. Like you say, you spend a lot of time flicking around on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I never know where to look for these amazingly funny brand new videos that are apparently hitting the scenes.
When you look at YouTube, like the top 3, we did this before, didn't we? Like the top 3 viewed videos on YouTube, are like Gangnam Style,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Baby, Baby, Baby by Justin Bieber, and
A dog video.
Charlie Bit My Finger is
Oh,
like the
yeah.
3rd
yeah it is.
most viewed video.
And that
Charlie
guy,
bit my
and that
finger.
guy
Yeah,
talking
it's like
to
a
his
little
dog.
boy who's like 3.
Yeah.
And he's got a baby on his knee, and he puts his finger in his mouth.
Oh,
and he
yeah, I've
bites
seen
him.
it.
You must have seen.
Charlie bit my finger. Ow! It's what?
There's that one at the minute where the guy's filmed his baby in a rear-facing car seat, and he puts Elvis on, and she's properly in the zone. Is his baby?
Rocking.
She has
Rocking
her
and
hands in
rolling.
the air, and there's
Oh,
a bit
sweet.
where it kind of drops out, and then it comes back in with a drum beat, and she
Yeah.
does the beats with her
Sweet.
hand, and she's cock on as well, and she must be like 11 months. She's brilliant at it. So that's got millions and millions. There's that one where that guy's filmed his dog, and then he's edited it later to make it look like his dog's talking.
Oh, I've seen that.
She
Yeah.
goes, I went to the pet shop today. Yeah?
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Did you get me a kitten? And I
really
went to the
funny.
rabbits. Oh no! It's like that, isn't it?
It's funny, is that one?
It's got millions and
Yeah.
millions of hits.
They make him a living. What?
It's insane, isn't it?
I know.
Get so much money off advertising.
People make a
though, don't
living.
you?
It's like PewDiePie.
What?
Yeah.
It's like what?
PewDiePie.
Gaming, like a guy who does, he does video gaming.
Oh, I don't know.
It's like the most popular
Yeah,
channel.
he
on
is the
YouTube.
most
Is he the guy who does Minecraft?
He's got no.
Will have done.
He's got like 36 million subscribers worldwide.
There's a UK guy who does Minecraft.
Yeah.
And
That's,
he actually quit his job.
Yeah. Oh, PewDiePie's multi-millionaire.
Yeah, PewDiePie won't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like we've talked before about like the Yogscast.
Yeah.
They were UK based.
That's who do Minecraft.
They do Minecraft.
Is it?
But there's like God knows how many of them, and they've all got their own
Yeah.
channels, and they've got millions of subscribers. And that's what they do for a living.
Yeah.
They've got their own offices. It's in,
It's
in
ads,
Bristol.
Yeah, ads just pay for it.
That'll be us one day, boys.
Because I watch the Yogscast because I think they're funny. It's like they're playing this game. I don't play the game, but they're quite funny. They're like my age, and the humour's very. They're playing a game which is for kids, and kids will watch it, but the humour in it's very adult.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I see what you mean. Yeah.
They're all like us three. They sit around, they just bounce off each other. And It's funny. It's genuinely laugh out loud funny. Some of it. It's really good. But yeah, I memean, but it's massive. It's massive.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, that's where it's going, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like Twitch. That's why Twitch is so popular.
But it's like Twitch showing like the League of Legends World Finals and stuff, and like tens of thousands of people watch it live.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of people watch it. This is a game. It's a computer game. It's an e-sport, and more people watch that than some primetime shows on BBC One.
You see, that's crazy, isn't it?
That is mad. That's absolutely mad.
It is mental.
I could bring a magazine to show you. They had a big feature in PC Gamer this month about World of Warcraft because the new expansion's coming out next month. And the stats in numbers is really interesting. It's like, since its conception, since it came out 10, 12 years ago, whatever it was, a new World of Warcraft character is made every 1.6 seconds, which is like twice as quick as the world birth rate.
That's crazy.
At its peak... It had 12 million subscribers, which is 1/5 of the population of the UK. Just playing one game.
Paying £10 a month to play it.
That's mental. That is mental. Do you know what I mean? If you look at these games in numbers, they're enormous. Absolutely enormous.
Cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to admit, I could have got into Moshi Monsters.
Something like a banana.
But the thing about the computer game industry, it's so far ahead of things like the movie industry because everything's online. You download everything. You don't have to go to a shop and buy a game anymore. You can get it through Steam. You can download digital like World of Warcraft. Exactly. And how far behind is the music and the movie industry? You still can't stream things properly. I know the internet's not great everywhere, but you still can't stream
that's
video.
one of the main
You still can't stream a movie in HD properly without it going like shit at some point.
Netflix last night was a shocker.
Yeah.
Seriously,
My
it was.
Netflix
It was
has been
terrible.
poor.
You can't do that. You can't really
It's
buy
infrastructure
them.
though. Infrastructure in England is terrible.
Why
so
can't
far
you
behind.
go onto Amazon and download a film, buy it and download it, and have it on your hard drive as your own?
And,
You can't do that.
Well, that's
why can't you do that? You can do it with a computer game. They're so far ahead. It's untrue.
He's off again.
True. I agree. Yeah.
But they must make so much money out of like the physical DVD, Blu-ray, or whatever. And they take up so much pissing room as well.
Although I do like, it's like we said before.
I like
this. But why?
I don't know. It's part
I'm old
of
school.
It's
and they
weird,
get scratched and they wear out and you never use them.
Oh, you see my
and then you end up downloading one.
You do, yeah.
Well, I own that.
You see, my
I
only
had to
problem-
download it because mine's bust.
Yeah.
My problem with Netflix is, although it's great for watching TV and stuff, you never actually have anything physically to have. It's if Netflix will keep everything on in the library, will some things go, like if you like a certain film, will it always be there
No, it
available to
won't.
watch?
They'll swap and change.
That's the problem.
They
with
will.
it.
I mean, one day they might not, but
What they need to do is someone needs to come out with something where in conjunction with all like the studios and stuff, where if you buy a film, like Matt was just saying there, you buy it on Amazon, say, you get that, and it's added to your global digital library, like your media library, and you've got it wherever you are, and you can have a physical copy of it as well. The Sky are doing it now. If you buy a film to stream, you can stream it straight away, and they'll send you a physical copy of the film.
yeah, Amazon do it. Yeah. They do it with CDs as well.
It's like BitTorrent.
Yeah.
BitTorrent's like synonymous for piracy.
Yeah, obviously.
But it's not. That's not what it was designed for.
No, it's file sharing.
And it's such a good way of sharing things and so quick.
That's why it does what it does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And these kinds of technologies should be enhanced and used by these companies, and they're just not. For whatever reason, they're just not.
Yeah. Stay tuned for Pirate Premier League predictions. Yeah.
Hello, I'm the Churchill dog. Me and Don French like to listen to the Three Cuckoos podcast when we're in the cafe having a butty. What do you mean it's not downloaded on now?
Do you want some news? News.
No, I think I'd rather just carry on ranting
Sit
for the
and
next
rant.
3/4 of an hour.
Well, I just thought I'd break the mood a little bit. We brought you news of a deer being hit by a roller coaster
Oh yes, that old nutmeg.
at the Ultimate in
On Sunday,
Water Valley.
on Sunday, I was coming back from a football match and someone run over a deer on the ring road.
Oh dear.
Right, it was just late.
On the
That's what
ring
I
road?
said.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
On the
Rounded
ring road?
Park. Yeah, just laying it road with its tongue out. Oh.
Right, okay. Did you bury it? Did you stop and
No, I
start
put it in
digging?
boot at car, took it home.
Took it home.
Venison for tea, love. Get butchering.
Well, actually. This is quite harsh, actually, but in Blackpool Pleasure Beach,
Yeah.
which is on the west coast of England, a father...
The wrong
Listen to this. The wrong coast.
The wrong coast.
A father is being kept alive on life support after a freak accident on the theme park ride left him paralysed.
Jesus.
Robert Sycamore, 58, broke his neck while riding on the Grand National at Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Bloody hell.
He'd taken his great-nephew on his first ride of the day.
Oh dear.
I know.
Best wishes to him then.
And that is
Jesus.
incredible. Isn't that the Grand National, though? Isn't that the one that's made out of wood and looks
Yeah,
about
it is.
30, 100 years old?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, what we going to Blackpool anytime soon then?
So they've said, let's have a look. Hang on, this website's doing my head in today. Mr. Sycamore had taken his great-nephew on his first ride when Harry Parler, 13, came back screaming. Mr. Sycamore was found in the bottom of the carriage with his neck broken.
Jesus.
Rob's a big bloke, and he was down in the footwell of the carriage. His ear was on his shoulder, and he was totally blue and black. The hell had happened there?
Whiplash maybe? Severe whiplash?
How he stayed alive,
Something's hit
we
him.
don't have a clue. That's what the emergency services said. So, good luck to him, but Jesus, I mean, they're going to have to look into that, aren't they? That's insane.
Oh, it's terrible.
But it has been there since dot, hasn't it? The
Yeah.
Grand National wooden roller coaster was first designed in 1935. So it was pre-war.
Pre-World War II. Wow.
And remains just one of the 3 rides of its kind left in the world.
Jesus. I think they need to cancel.
So there you go. It's a twin-track ride that sees 2 trains compete with each other on parallel
Yeah.
at speeds of up to 50 miles an hour.
I think I've been on it when I was really young.
62 feet high. In May 2004, it was badly damaged by a fire, but they repaired it. Oh, so parts of it are new. But that's really harsh, man.
Yeah. Poor family, that sucks.
So yeah, the Three Cuckoos podcast for all your roller coaster news. There was a really strange story this week.
Rollercoaster.
Rollercoaster. There was a really strange story this week of a guy in a Dallas airport. I don't know if you saw this or read this. There's a video hit YouTube of a guy
Yes.
in a pink shirt,
Pink shirt.
and he's at the check-in.
Chicken.
And there's a guy, he's pretty much stood by himself, and this other fella just starts laying into him.
Really?
And he thinks, because he's got a pink shirt on, he's gay.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
So he starts laying into him, right?
Where was this? Dallas?
Yeah, this guy who starts laying into him looks properly drunk.
Yeah.
He's inebriated.
Intoxicated.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, it gets to the point where this fella's trying to calm him down. He's got the cowboy hat on and everything. This fella is trying to calm him down. Now, it all kicks off and there's a bit of a scuffle.
Yeah.
Now, what happens then is there's a fella at the back of the scuffle, right? And he looks like Paul Rudd, right? From Anchorman.
Yeah.
And one of the Halloween movies.
Yeah.
as well.
Sort of fat.
Now, it went viral, did this video, because and it even had the hashtag Paul Rudd saves lives. Right. It turns out it wasn't Paul Rudd. And he's physically had to come forward and say,
I'm not Paul
I
Rudd."
was not there at Dallas Airport. But this guy's now obviously got a new job, you know, as a Paul Rudd lookalike.
Yeah.
I don't even think it really looks that much like him, to be honest. But I've seen the video. Yeah, it's like, what? But
It's
then
so weird.
people were trying to work out where Paul Rudd would have been, like
Yeah.
his fans,
Yeah, like a timeline.
because apparently he had been to a game
right.
between somebody in Dallas.
So they physically
and he
sort of
coulda-
worked out
He could have got a
geographically.
connecting flight or something like that. It was proper weird, but I thought it was quite funny how out of this scandalous story had come, that's Paul Rudd.
Forget them two fighting. That's Paul Rudd.
Yeah. His representatives confirmed to Time magazine that Rudd was not involved. Hundreds of Twitter users thought Rudd carried out the heroic deed, which prompted a flurry of misguided online praise for the 45-year-old with the hashtag Paul Rudd saves lives. So Paul did nothing to stop a violent rampage and homophobe. Cancel Rudd, tweeted Jonathan. It's okay, it wasn't him, tweeted Rebecca Burt Rose. We came together on the internet. We believed in humanity. We believed in Paul Rudd. So it's actually worked against him now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bastard.
So we don't believe in Paul Rudd anymore.
Yeah. It's a shame. I believe in Paul Rudd.
I do.
Yeah.
You believe he exists?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Like Santa?
I think I've seen him.
Maybe Paul Rudd is Santa.
Wow,
Please don't go
you
down that
are-
road again. There's a story kicking about at the minute about this fella. Paul Kittleman told his friend Tia Backer that the experience of being at his first ever Denver Broncos game in person with his son was awesome. That was the last she's heard of him. This guy, Paul Kittleman, had been taken to his very first ever Denver Broncos game with his son. I think it was his stepson.
Yeah.
And his stepson got up to go to the toilet, came back. This guy's gone. And they live like a 200-mile drive away, and they'd gone with some friends who were sat in another part of the stadium, but they drove there together and they were due to drive back.
Yeah.
This guy goes to the toilet, comes back, and his dad's gone.
Jesus.
And he thinks, oh, he's obviously just gone to another toilet or he's gone to get some food or whatever. And they've not seen him since. And
how long ago was this?
About 3 or 4 days ago. Now, the story's got a bit bigger because it turns out that the police haven't really gone and done anything about it. They've kind of said...
So they filed the missing person?
He's old enough to look after himself.
Right.
He's obviously had something else going on, but they're saying, please just look at the CCTV.
Yeah.
And they've kind of gone,
first thing you'd think.
we're not going to devote any time to this whatsoever.
Really?
Yeah, but I think now they've kind of come forward and said, all right.
It reminds me of a story, I think it was this last week, about the undercover cop in England who fathered child.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You read about it?
I did read about that.
It's quite interesting.
He got a bit too involved, didn't he?
Yeah, I think in the 80s he was undercover.
I think it's more than one occasion it's happened.
Ah, right, yeah. He was, I think he was animal activist or Greenpeace, something like that. And
Was it? I didn't read it, to be fair.
Yeah,
I know of it.
He was undercover to sort of infiltrate the activists and find out what was going on, what they were doing, what they were planning, etc. And whilst he was there, he met this young girl.
A young filly.
He was already married, this cop, and he had kids, I think. Oh, he was married at least.
Yeah.
And she came to him and said, look, I'm pregnant. So he started sleeping with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
so when it said undercover,
yeah,
it didn't actually mean under her covers. Yeah.
So basically, fathered child, and then he told her, "Don't get rid of it. I want to keep the child. I'll love you and look after you, blah blah blah, forever." And then as soon as she had it, he kind of disappeared because he obviously got recalled.
He got recalled.
And then, but the police have had to pay out, I think, about nearly £500,000 to cover.
Wow.
To cover something like that.
£400,000.
Yeah, it was a lot.
425 grand.
But they still won't acknowledge who he was, I don't think. But he's come out.
Right.
It came out who he was anyway.
Yeah, okay. So this guy, he's 53, he's from Colorado, and he seemingly vanished into the Sports Authority field crowd at the Broncos-Chargers game on Thursday night.
How weird.
What Denver police are now calling a missing person. They have.
So they've officially. Sort of.
They basically would say he would never bail on his son or anything. He wouldn't just do one. That's what the
some
police
kind of
are saying.
breakdown or something.
So by Friday night, we knew something was really, really wrong. Yeah, so this
Were they
guy,
playing badly?
He's still missing, apparently. No, I think they actually won.
Oh, right.
I think they won the game. It did say that. So yeah, they said, we go down to gate 8, no Paul. We wait an hour, still no Paul. They contacted the group security and searched around the grounds until 1 a.m. before finally heading back without him.
Surely CCTV would sort of, hopefully...
It should just... Well, CCTV in the UK, they can pinpoint people in the crowd, can't they?
Yeah.
Just in case there's crowd trouble and
they
stuff.
Use
they
it in like terraces and football, don't they? For,
yeah, they do, yeah.
Abuse and stuff.
So yeah, they said that he's got a few contacts in Denver, and I'd know he's a really old-fashioned kind of fella, so he doesn't have a cell phone, he doesn't like credit cards.
Off the grid.
Yeah, he wasn't driving, so he doesn't have a vehicle.
Right. That's unusual.
So yeah, and he had plans to go hunting as well, to go shoot notes and shit. So 70,000 people and cameras all over the stadium. You would see something if a violent crime occurred.
Yeah.
But now they've said that they are going to be looking into it now, apparently.
We'll monitor that story.
We will bring you the up-to-date information, and if you see this man, please just tweet.
Email us
a
or
photo
tweet
of
us.
his face. So yeah, he's a nice-looking guy, bless him.
Maybe he's had a bit of a breakdown.
Maybe. I think someone stuck a hot dog at him, and he thought, I'm going home.
I'm sick of these hot dogs.
That's the last hot dog you throw at me.
What a goddamn waste.
And he's just gone home. Let's hope it's something as simple as that. So yeah, that was the Three Cuckoos news. I've got a dog all cushed up to me.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet, doesn't it? I'm tired, isn't it? Is he annoying you?
It's pathetic.
Get up, goddamn.
No, he's fine. He's keeping me warm.
Yeah, he's pretty
Actually,
toasty.
just one knee.
Yeah.
Anyway. Hello, pets, and welcome to this week's How To with me, Sarah Milligan. This week, I'll be taking you on a step-by-step guide on how to make a nice pumpkin pie. I hate to see all that good pumpkin go to waste, don't you? Now, this is a recipe that Anthony Worrell Thompson gave us, so all the ingredients were probably stolen first off, but I've bought mine, I can assure you that. Okay, now for the pastry, we're going to use some shop-bought, sweet, short crust pastry, so pop down your Asda or your Morrison's, and it's just making it as easy as possible. Apparently, it's got to be about 9 inches, one for the ladies, and 1.5 inch thick. Now you put the pastry in a pie dish, pop it in the oven on gas mark 6 for 20 minutes, just let it cook by itself. Now we're going to do the filling ourselves, so get 450 grams of pumpkin flesh. I love that word, don't you pets, flesh. And cut it into chunks. Right, now put your pumpkin pieces in the oven until they're nice and tender. This will take about 20 minutes as well. And just leave them to cook by themselves. And then what we're going to do is we're going to blend or mash it into a puree once it's all sorted out. Now we need to lightly whisk 2 eggs and 1 extra yolk together in a large bowl. Then place the following. So 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, half a teaspoon of ground allspice, I don't know what that really is, and half a teaspoon of ground ginger into a pan. Now add 275 ml of double cream, now we're talking, and you need to bring that to a simmering point, which sounds a bit like a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, doesn't it? Now pour all this over your eggs. Just whisk it slightly and then add all your pumpkin and combine everything thoroughly until it's nice and smooth. Now all you've got to do now is bring the oven temperature down to gas mark 4 or 350 Fahrenheit and pour the filling into your pastry case and cook this for a further 35 to 40 minutes. And that's kind of it really. It'll come out all a little bit wobbly in the middle and you can eat it when it's hot or cold with cream, ice cream, whipped cream, creme fraiche, or like me, have all of the above with it. Very nice. Thanks for joining us this week, pets, and don't forget to join me next week when I'll be taking you through on a step-by-step guide on how to shoot, gut, and cook your own deer. Bye-bye for now.
Tim versus Rob.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Quizmaster.
And welcome to Tim versus Rob. I recap on the scores. Rob leads 3-1. Tim won last week on an 80s music quiz.
Yep.
Yes.
Rob still looks pissed off.
He is.
It was rigged.
He's going to get paid back this week.
It was rigged.
Payback's coming.
You were complaining that he had all the easy questions.
Bucks fizz.
Pepsi and Shirley.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I knew
so
that.
You got a really easy question as well, which was the same round. That was question 3, which was the same as the Hysteria album, which
Was
you were
it?
complaining so bitterly about.
I let myself down on the lyrics. I did.
That was Guns N'
Speaking
Roses.
of Guns N' Roses. So, as last week's victor, Timothy, would you like to go first or second?
I go second.
Are you Victor or Timothy? You're going to go second?
I like Victor.
Roger.
Roger.
Right then, let's kick it off.
Right.
Rob.
I don't think I've ever been second.
I think this one's quite easy. Anyway,
Dunno.
first question, Rob.
Yes.
How many Friday the 13th... Oh, by the way, it's Halloween-themed quiz.
Oh, is it Halloween
So
theme?
it's like
Right.
horror movies, right?
So the theme is horror movies this
The
week.
theme is horror
Right,
movies.
interesting.
Okay.
In view of... Yeah, so... How many Friday the 13th movies
Well,
have
that
there
ain't
been?
easy, is it? Are we including Jason X? Are we including Freddy versus Jason?
How many Friday the 13th movies have there
Okay.
been?
So that's a no. I'm going to say 10.
I'd say 8, but I don't know.
12.
Really?
Whoa. Does that include Freddy versus Jason? No, it
So they're
doesn't.
just Friday the 13th, part 12.
Yeah, there's been a lot.
I've seen up to 8.
Jason does
They're not all
Manhattan.
called like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
Like it's like season of the whatever.
There's like the final chapter and
yeah.
Jason takes Manhattan, one of them.
Yeah.
I think Miss Piggy and
Yeah,
Kermit
but it's
are in.
called Friday the 13th.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yeah.
With Kermit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kermit. Hey, Jason.
little Kermit Wormy.
Hey, Kermit.
Tim, question 1. Tim, question 1. What is the name of the summer camp in the Friday the 13th
Crystal
movies?
Camp.
You've got to get exactly right.
it's
You've got to get it exactly right.
Crystal Lake Camp.
It's camp, all right.
Camp Crystal Lake.
Oh, he's nailed it!
He knew that. He knew that.
It were coming. It were filtering
He
through.
was winding me
It
up.
were filtering through.
Was that too easy?
Yeah.
Was it? I didn't know it.
Well, did you not?
No.
There you go then. It's only easy if you know it.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
Rob, question 2. Who was the female star of the film Rosemary's Baby?
Oh, fucking outside. I've no idea.
His face then. It looked like it slapped his.
Jesus
No idea.
Christ.
I've never seen it.
It's good as Rosemary's Baby.
I'm trying
Really
to think.
good.
It must
It's
be
old,
up there
but it's
somewhere.
really good.
How old?
Like 60s. It's a good film.
Did you say star? Saying that it's somebody big. Rosemary's Baby. Is that theme tune? Was that a theme tune?
Yeah, that was just like
Wrote the
that.
theme tune, sang the theme tune.
No, Dennis Waterman wanting it.
Could be so good.
It won.
That's a tough one.
60s. Struggling. Janet Leigh.
Audrey Hepburn.
Mia Farrow.
All right, okay.
Really?
None of the above.
Question 2. Tim,
Yes,
So-
Quizmaster.
what was Freddy Krueger's mother's name?
Do you know what Mark said before this quiz started? I hope they're not too easy.
She's the nun. I know that.
That was, oh, you see, I was going to say,
Yes.
what was
Sister
the profession?
Mary Kruger.
No,
Are all nuns called that?
no.
It's not Nancy Kruger, is it?
No, it's not, is it?
Beatrice.
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Because we're fans,
I
aren't we?
nearly,
Yeah.
I nearly put what was the profession, but I thought no, I'll
yeah,
go with the name.
yeah, no.
So you'd have got it.
I remember it
Put
because in
down
Dream Warriors 3, she's in it. and
She
she's
is.
talking to
She is in it. Yeah.
Nancy.
It's kind of where it all comes from. That one. It kind of
Yeah.
explains.
It's good. It's a good one, is that?
Rob,
No, I wouldn't know it.
Amanda.
Ooh, no, I didn't know that.
You see, you're tempted to go down
You
the route.
don't
Of,
call her nun, Amanda.
you see, you're
A
tempted
man.
to go down the route of like who was the killer in the first Friday
Yeah.
the 13th film.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
It is too easy.
I guess everyone just goes, it's bloody
Yeah, yeah.
Jason.
Yeah,
it's
everybody-
not.
yeah,
it's
it's
his
his
mum.
mum.
It was
yeah.
in Scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
yeah.
question in Scream.
Good question,
Rob,
Quizmaster.
thank you. Rob, question 3. What was Newt's real name in that Aliens film?
Don't even know that.
It was.
What a good question.
Yeah, that's another good question.
Do you want the whole name?
Her name. What was her name? Not the actress.
No, I know.
The character.
It was Rebecca.
Rebecca Watt.
Oh, man.
And nobody calls her it but her brother. She says that, doesn't she?
Yeah.
They come out at night mostly. No, they mostly come out at night.
Mostly.
Oh God!
Give me Hicks's shotgun.
It's Rebecca, innit? Because Sigourney calls her
yeah.
Rebecca, and she all the way
I
through
wouldn't
it.
know her last name.
Rebecca.
You can't have a point if you don't get a last name.
Rebecca. Hang on. It's got to be in there somewhere.
Tim, stop looking perplexed. You're not answering it.
I'm just trying to go through the script in my head.
No, I don't know it. It's Rebecca somebody I know it is. I've no
I
idea.
wouldn't even got that
It's
far.
Rebecca Jordan.
I wouldn't have got that.
You're not having a point.
You did well getting
I
Rebecca.
wouldn't have got that, seriously.
Tim, question 3.
Okay, Quizmaster, I'm ready.
What was the name of Quint's fishing boat for the film Jaws?
All right, I would have got that one. Have I got any right yet?
No.
Shit! 3-2.
I can see it on the back of the freaking boat. No, I can't. I have no idea.
Are you not playing?
Have a guess.
I thought you- I thought-
Think, just think and
I
have a
am
guess.
thinking.
I can't. I want to give you a hint, but I'm not gonna.
To begin with C.
I've got a photographic memory. I must have, because I
Yeah.
can see it as well.
No, I've no idea.
A guess.
don't give him the option, because he'll just spam.
No idea. Honestly, no idea.
He'll just
Have a guess.
spat it out
Have a
nowhere.
guess. Have a guess.
I've no idea.
Go on, tell him.
Is it the orca?
It is the orca.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't. I know.
No.
I like that name. That's pretty cool, actually. Oh.
These questions are all right.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, they're good.
quiz,
Yeah.
Put time into these. I'm afraid, boys, as we've got music lyrics quizzes, you've got a line from a film.
That's
Tell
all
me
right.
what film it's from.
Yeah.
So which horror film is this from, Rob? We all go a little mad sometimes.
Is that it? Oh, Christ.
And I know for a fact
It could be
you've
any.
definitely seen this film
It could be any.
because I've watched it with you.
I am going to say...
They're both
I am going to say...
classic horror films.
Right. I'm going to say Scream. Quizmaster.
That's not a classic horror film, so no.
Oh. What was that?
Just hounds.
Oh, okay.
Just the hounds.
The Hounds of Love.
Any guess?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Haven't you? He says to her.
Still don't make any sense to me.
I kind of know it, but I don't know it. I know that.
It's not The Shining, is it?
Psycho.
Oh, right.
When he's talking to her about his mother.
No, I wouldn't have got it.
Right, Tim, your lyrics.
Tough.
Not lyrics. This is a quote from which famous horror film? They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Sounds like something off The League of Gentlemen.
Hello, Dave.
Barbara.
And that is exactly how he says it. They're coming to get you, Barbara.
You're on your own, dude. I like it when they're hard, though.
Barbara.
I do. It is a bit boring when they're easy.
Yeah.
They're coming to get you, Barbara. Barbara.
Barbara.
Barbara, are you in? They're coming, apparently.
Bear in mind, they're both classic.
Yeah.
That's what I said. His was from the 60s.
If they're coming, can you tell them to get some yoghurt on the way down?
So you can probably fathom the same.
Fathom. That's a clue.
Betty Boo. Betty
to
Boo,
get
just
you,
licking my
Barbara.
arm.
Night of the Living Dead.
Is it? Well done, buddy. Booyah!
Cited in which other film?
Daisy.
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, you're right.
We're coming to get you, Barbara.
Oh, with his mother. Yeah,
you
of course.
see.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I was going for Day of the Living Dead.
Finally,
Had
Rob.
that,
Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead.
Oh, I could get one. You've got two, though. I can't win.
What was the nickname the crew gave to the mechanical shark in Jaws?
Oh, shit.
Another Jaws question.
We got one each.
Because you like making of, don't you?
Yeah,
You've seen it, haven't
yeah,
you?
I've loads of times.
I don't know that.
What was the name given to the mechanical shark?
It were always malfunctioning, so they gave it a name. Steven Spielberg and the crew gave it a
Fuck
name
up.
because it had so much character.
Tink.
I don't know why they gave it a name.
Cog.
I didn't look into that. I couldn't be asked.
Cog. Junk.
I've absolutely no idea.
I wanna go.
Yes.
Hal. No idea.
Tim.
Cog.
Bruce.
Right there, Bruce.
Big Fat Zero.
Yeah, I know.
Serious? That's a hard.
I didn't get any at all.
Oh, I got one. I've only got one.
The last
I've got
one.
two.
You got two, I think.
The creature in The Thing first appears as which life form?
A dog.
Specifically.
Collie.
Alsatian.
Husky.
It's a husky. Shall I give him that?
A dog, yes, of course. Give him dog.
Well, Tim.
You
you've
got
won
three, did you?
3-0.
Three.
Yeah. Yeah, you got three.
What was the first one I got?
The first one, Count Crystal Lake.
Oh, God, Jeff.
Yeah.
You've lost again.
I know.
3-2.
That was rock hard.
That was solid.
Did you like that?
Yeah, I did.
Good quiz,
No, I
man.
like it when they're hard. It's good.
Yeah.
He likes them when they're hard. Oh, yes. Oh, can you make it harder next week?
3-2.
Can it last a bit longer?
3-2.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Is that 5 quizzes already?
What's next week? Oh, you're not going to
I'm
know,
not
are you?
going to tell you.
No hints.
Do you know yet?
No,
you don't.
A rough idea.
It's on dog breeds next week.
Collies or Huskies?
Breeds of dog.
It'll always be
Entertainment.
pop culture, yeah. So
Culture.
It'll be movies, TV,
The arts, darling.
music, theatre.
Theatre.
Theatre, darling!
In what year did Derek Jacobi?
You're not Toby.
That was good. Oh, I like that a lot.
I'd pay to see it.
Vincent Price owns how many Bentleys? None, he's fucking dead. Is he?
He is?
No. Christopher Lee.
No, I think Vincent Price is dead.
Yeah,
Christopher Lee's still alive, yeah. He's a Jedi.
Peter Cushing's dead, isn't he?
Peter Cushing's dead, yeah.
Follow us on Twitter at 3Cuckoos or email us 3cuckoos@gmail.com.
Yeah, it does have that.
Excuse me while I slurp my tea.
Excuse me while I zip this up.
Your kettle goes to temperatures unknown of the human tongue.
It is pretty
It is insane.
impressive.
It's like the B&B podcast are like doing bongs
Yeah.
and all the rest, and we're sat here slurping tea.
Sitting here drinking tea.
Yorkshire
Rock
tea as well.
and fucking roll.
We've been
yes.
we've been talking to some people who we want to interview. I won't name names just in case it don't happen, but they want to come around for a beer, and I'm like, we just drink tea.
We'll have to get him some beers in.
I've got to drive home
They're
afterwards.
they're a bit more rock and roll than us. We'll have to get him some beers in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. Yeah.
Can you imagine them all just crammed in his living room on the sofa, all together sharing a mic? Okay, famous people. Shit.
Famous people. No, they're not. Are they really? They're not classed as that, though, are they?
Yeah.
Do you think? Right. Good. Yeah, that's made me even more nervous now. Cheers.
Do.
No, it's not.
You've been listening to porn music again, just on your iPod.
Yeah,
that was Devo.
Il Divo.
Il Divo.
It was Barry White, wasn't it?
Barry White. Yeah.
Barry White.
Bazza.
What to you?
I don't own one of his albums.
I've got them all.
Is the music you listen to? This is a good question, this, actually.
Oh, go
and
on.
I asked it at work the other day.
Are you going to offend me?
No, I'm not.
Good.
At all. Because
I thought I'd just...
someone's... I came in at work the other day, and one of the service users was listening to YouTube videos.
Right.
And it was Another Day in Paradise by Phil Collins.
Oh, right, okay.
And then it got stuck in my head, and I went into the office singing it, and everyone started complaining that I was singing Phil Collins. And I said, well, it's a bit of a guilty pleasure for me, because it was what I was brought up on.
Yeah.
So I suppose what I want to know is your musical taste now, do you get it from your mum and dad and what they listen to?
No, I get it off
because
my
I
sister.
do. My mother, she was 20 when she had me, which was 79. So like through the 80s, she was quite young.
Yeah.
So she listened to Phil Collins and Queen and Meatloaf. And like things like Phil Collins and ELO are like my guilty pleasure.
Yeah. Love
I
ELO.
absolutely love ELO, and I love Phil Collins.
ELO's
But I'd
just
never
brilliant.
particularly admit up to in public, he says, broadcasting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like I'm a really big Phil Collins fan. If
If
he ever toured, I'd probably go see him, but I wouldn't tell anyone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd buy tickets
I know what you mean.
with someone else who likes him.
Mine's from my
go.
sister.
Yeah, so it does.
Yeah,
Your
mine-
sister's quite a bit older than you, isn't she?
Yeah, she's 16 years
Yeah.
older than me. Hi,
So-
Lynn.
How old is she this year, then?
She were chipping words into slates at school.
I just want to, obviously, because I'm
Motown for
more
me.
into sort of metal, I suppose, or classic rock. I class it as,
Yeah.
which my mother didn't. Maybe Queen and Meatloaf, but that's as far as it went. I
See,
think
my
she
si-
had a Pink Floyd album, but I
Yeah.
never heard her play it, and I can't stand Pink Floyd. So
Yeah.
or Led Zeppelin, I don't like either of them.
My sister was heavily into
I
the
like Led
Beatles, which
Yeah.
obviously it kind of there's a lot of different
Yeah, my
kind
mum
of
was the
genres.
Beatles.
But none of my family are really into rock and metal like me. So I don't know where I get that from, to be fair.
I suppose
I think I just heard Hysteria and it just warped my tiny little mind forever. And that was it then. But I've gone down the other... I love all the soft rock. It can be classed as pop, really.
I think nowadays,
Yeah.
I think
But then-
in like the 80s and stuff, I certainly think of you when I think of Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
That was probably rock.
Yeah, it's soft rock.
But it's not now.
No, it's not
That'll be
now.
pop
No,
now.
it's not. Yeah, it'll be pop
It's
now,
not
yeah.
Well,
rock music.
Def Leppard get interviewed and they go, a heavy metal band, and they go, whoa, we've never been heavy metal.
yeah.
We've never
It's
been.
like AC/DC. That's always classed as metal. That's not metal.
It's more classic rock,
It
isn't it?
is, but it's not
it is.
metal. It's
no,
rock.
it's not.
Nowadays, it probably was in the 70s and 80s. It probably was because it was probably quite heavy.
Yeah, no, I can understand that. Yeah,
By the terms of today, it's not. It's not. Like the metal is now. It's really
like thrash.
Yeah.
Or death.
That to me is classed as that's metal. That's really metal. I can only go as far as probably like Metallica.
Yeah.
That's about as heavy metal as
Love
I'll
Metallica.
go. And some of their songs are still too heavy for me. I don't really.
See, I like
when
it.
You start
I like it when they
losing-
step the boundary up. I
When
love
you
that.
start losing the tune and the words, you can understand what they're saying. Then I start losing interest.
I think sometimes you learn to listen to it. It's
Yeah.
like we went through a phase of Slipknot, and if you listen for certain things, you kind of pick up on what's going on. I love System of a Down,
Yes, no damn good.
like all of it. I think it's great, and
Yeah.
that would never have been something you'd have put me in.
You see, I grew up in Motown.
Yeah.
My mum was a massive
yeah.
Motown, a bit Beatles, but mainly Motown.
You
so
love it,
Steve,
don't you?
yeah, I love anything Motown.
Al Green as well. Were
Al
you in it?
Green, all that kind of era. I love it. It's got so much.
So it has
emotive.
influenced you then.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I listen to. I listen to metal now, but I've got a really eclectic taste in music.
Yeah.
I listen to all sorts of stuff.
We got big into Queen, didn't we?
Yeah, I
years
mean,
ago?
Queen. My dad was into Queen massively, but he's into Phil Collins, like Paul Simon, that kind of stuff. So, Simon Garfunkel.
It's what you brought up with.
Yeah, it is, and I
It is.
think it does
Is it?
influence you.
Most of it.
But is it?
Yeah, I think
But
it spans from it. Yeah,
when
I
we
do.
got to about through the 90s, yeah, and late 80s, 90s, we sort of got into like we said, Leopard and stuff. And,
Yeah.
But then we got to 2000s, it kind of splintered a lot, didn't it? And we sort of listened to a lot Creed came out.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Marilyn Manson.
Creed.
God.
Some of his stuff's
really
bananas.
good. Yeah.
Some of it's unbelievably good.
But not just it's all sorts of different sort of genres and stuff. I think as you get older, I mean, but me personally, I listen to like classical and all sorts of stuff now.
But like you said to me,
It depends on what kind of
that
movie.
I'm a huge music fan, so I'll listen to anything.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
This morning, actually, weird you saying that, earworms. I had "Never Gonna Give You Up" Rick Astley in my head this morning.
Why?
No idea. I haven't heard that song for years, and I was just singing it in the kitchen, and my little girl was going, "What are you singing?" And I go, "It's because she thought it was me doing a Kermit impersonation."
That'd be, what's his name?
Kermit. Kermit.
Passenger?
Passenger.
He sounds like a Muppet, doesn't he?
let her go.
He sounds like Kermit the Frog. He does.
Good track.
Yeah.
His other track's quite good, I thought, actually.
We're no stranger to love. That was it. It was just ringing through the house today, and Jessica was going, "Spare.
Stop, please, stop.
Please, Daddy." I'm nearly finished.
I'm nearly finished.
Never gonna give, never gonna give.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Does sound a little like Kermit. I'll give her
Yeah,
a
it
juice.
does,
Yeah.
And then someone just said, well, he's a great drummer, but he should never have sung. Because then he tried to sound like Peter Gabriel, and that didn't work.
Salisbury Hill.
Did
love
he?
that.
He completely changed the sound of Genesis, and that's why
Yeah.
everybody got so upset about it. They did. Oh, there was the Genesis fans, weren't there?
Yeah. They're hardcore fans.
Are you a
see,
Peter
they-
Gabriel Genesis fan, or Phil? Oh,
Yeah.
they get upset.
they've all done their own thing though, really, haven't they? Peter Gabriel, Phil Collins, and Mike and Mechanics guy.
Mike
Mike Mechanic. What's his last name?
Rutherford.
Rutherford. Sorry.
Oldfield.
You could be forgiven for saying that, maybe.
Yeah.
Tubular bells.
Love it.
Do you know what?
Mike, show us your tubular bells.
A few people I know used to have like this fascination with tubular bells.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Cocky.
Literally doing like
Paul
lessons
Collins, yeah.
on record about how to play these bells. What are you listening
Oh,
to?
did you see on the BBC website? I think it was today or yesterday. It voted the greatest cover version of all time.
What?
What won it? What was it?
You Are Always on My Mind by the Pet Shop Boys.
Really? Hang on a minute. I think I went on there.
Oops.
I
They've
think
got people like Fern Cotton picking them.
I might have voted, and I can't remember what I voted
You voted
for.
for
now.
it, didn't
Let's
you?
see if I can find
Was there like 100 to choose from though?
Yeah, and it got it down to the last 10.
And I can't remember what I voted for. I did vote.
I
I'm
didn't
sure
know
I
what was
did.
going on.
I think I voted for Macy Gray and
Dirty
ODB.
bastard.
Yeah, I think
The worst cover.
that is shocking.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember what I voted for. I can't remember. There were some weird ones on there though.
Yeah.
But there were certain ones that you know.
Yeah.
There was. Oh, do you know what I thought would have won it? I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I thought that would have
That's
won
a
it
cracking track.
on just how big it was at the time.
Right, the top 10
Yeah.
from 10.
Yes, I'm interested.
Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You.
10. Oh, okay.
I forget it's a cover.
Feeling Good by Muse is number 9.
Oh, that's
okay.
a great cover, is that?
Yeah.
Really good.
Sinead O'Connor, Nothing Compares to
Oh,
You.
now hang on a minute. Did Prince even record a version of that?
I don't know.
Can't put that down as a cover if he didn't, I'm sure.
With a Little Help from My Friends by Joe Cocker.
That's a good cover.
What would you do? Sounds like he needs a poo. Tainted Love, Soft Cell.
Dun, dun, Marilyn Manson's
What are you
version's
laughing
better.
at?
Marilyn Manson's version.
Much better.
That
You
is-
don't like that song because you got that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
That
it.
is the campest record.
Oh, yeah. Gobble.
Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley.
No. Overdone.
Yeah, okay, I could see that coming.
All Along the Watchtower and Jimi Hendrix.
Now we're talking.
You forget that's a cover.
I don't actually like Jimi Hendrix.
That's a
It's a
record,
cracking
though, is
track,
that?
yeah. Really good cover of that.
Walk On By the Stranglers was number 3.
Really?
Yeah.
The Stranglers.
Really?
Hurt by Johnny Cash was at number 2.
I prefer the Nine Inch Nails version.
Oh, yeah, well, it was
Yeah.
covered from
Yeah,
that.
that's the version.
And Always On My Mind by the Pet Shop Boys was number 1.
Wow,
Really?
I'm surprised.
Where's Erasure in there?
Doing what?
I don't know. Where are they?
I don't know.
It don't matter. Where are they?
Doing what? I've no idea. Good lad.
The song was first made famous by Brenda Lee and Elvis Presley in 1972.
What about Celine Dion? I drove all night.
Yeah, I mean, come on. There's so many.
Oh, God.
So there you go.
Roy's version of that.
Yeah.
We ripped that
The
to
public
bits.
voted for their favourites from a top 50 compiled by BBC producers and DJs, including Fern Cotton, Simon Mayo, Steve Lamacq, and Trevor Nelson.
Your music taste is eclectic.
Yeah, I've got really weird taste.
We are kind of similar in that.
Yeah, we
respect.
are really.
But you would happily listen to Body Count.
Yeah.
And then if you've got your thing on shuffle, like Leo's Orchard Road had come in.
Yeah.
Leo
like Leo
Sayer.
What's your
You see,
favourite?
that's from my mum. Leo Sayers from my mum.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your favourite album?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Can't
You must
ask for
have.
that.
You must have one that you just like. It's like a go-to.
I
want to
would
listen
say,
to some. I want to listen to some good. Right, that's going on. There must be one.
I always float back to Leopard. It might be
kinda
different
do.
albums, but
Yeah,
I'll
kinda
float
do.
back to
There
Sky.
must be one album where you think, yeah, we'll give that another go. Or you've been through, like my mother has been through so many copies of the Joshua Tree, it's untrue.
Really?
You might as well just buy her one every
Yeah.
Christmas.
Okay, you could
Because it'd be scratched up to shit by the
It's not
year
like
after.
You could
an old
rephrase the
solid,
question
like
there.
Yeah, just something you'll just go to. Oh, this is class. I'm going to listen to this. And I want something to listen to, something good. Right, I'm taking this in car. It's going on.
See,
Again.
that's an interesting question. That there's probably a few that I do. That
There's just one that springs to mind. There's loads and loads and loads that I could mention, but there's one that kind of
I
sticks
want
in my
one,
mind.
maybe two. You can have two.
Can I have two?
You can have two.
Well, my first would be Hysteria.
Yeah, I'd say that would be my
Def
first one
Leppard's
as well.
Hysteria is just sheer
Faith
class.
maybe as well. Might have that in there. Don't think I'd go to it as much as I would Hysteria though.
Yeah, no, Keep the Faith. Yeah,
That's
Bon
another good
Jovi's Keep the
classic.
Faith. Yeah.
That's a classic album.
Absolutely.
That's their best album, I
Are
think.
you two married?
But then
You
with
just give me a joint answer.
sorry with Leopard, I could go Pyromania.
Yeah.
I think sometimes
You
it's
can only
better
have
than
one
Hysteria.
album. You
I
can
know.
have two. That's
See,
it.
Pyro's a wicked
It all
album.
started with Hysteria for me.
Yeah.
So you'd have Hysteria.
So I'd probably say that.
Hysteria for me.
Hysteria for me.
Yeah.
Is that it? Just one.
What would yours be?
You just having one album.
Would yours be?
Yeah,
What's
I'd
the
stick
story?
No, it probably wouldn't. When I found, I've been through the story before. Now, when I found myself, my musical taste.
Yeah.
I started. Someone put me on to listening to AC/DC, and the first
Yeah,
AC/DC
AC.
album was Back in Black.
Yeah, that's
and
a
I
good
went
album.
back and said to him, "This is such a good album." Blah blah blah. He says, "Right, forget that, because that was Brian Johnson, who's very
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
but he's not as good as Bon
It's
Scott.
not Bon Scott. Yeah.
Go and listen to Highway to Hell."
Yeah.
And that just totally blew me away.
Yeah.
That's a
So
great
it
album.
would be Highway to Hell. I've still got it in the car. I've bought numerous copies of it because it runs, it wears out. So it'd be that one, or the other album that I've listened to the most, and I've probably owned about
Phil
20
Collins.
copies of it, is American Idiot by Green Day. And it's
Yeah.
just an amazing album.
It is good.
It is a good album.
Absolutely superb. It's like, it starts with American Idiot, and then number two is like 9 minutes long, and it goes through varying different kinds of music.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
fabulous album. It really is. Every song.
Hmm.
I wouldn't skip any song on it either, because that's not very good. I'd listen to the whole thing.
Well, obviously that's why it's like your top
Yeah.
album.
yeah.
innit?
So it's them two.
Yeah.
Highway to Hell, because that's probably where I found myself music-wise. I
Yeah.
like this. This is what I like. This
Yeah.
is my sound.
I found
and it just blew me away with how good it
What
was.
year was Highway to Hell? Was that
Highway to Hell-
Early 80s?
No,
No, it was
I
a
think Highway
late
to Hell is
70s.
either
Late 70s,
77 or
yeah.
79, and I can't remember.
It is a
which.
cracking album, that, yeah.
Awesome.
Classic albums. There's so many.
They're in.
There
Depends how-
is.
They're in. They're in. As I say, I can easily name
so fond
those
of so
two
many
that I'll
bands.
just go to. But then sometimes I'll just
But you link it to
Master
memories.
Plan, like
You do.
by Oasis,
Yeah.
is their best album to me. And it was
Do you
just a
know- well,
bunch
do
of
you know what?
B-sides
The two of them-
singles.
two of
It's
the
a
best songs.
Brilliant album.
Two
Really
of
is
their
good.
best songs for me is off Master Plan.
Yeah.
Which is
Phenomenal
Master Plan
album.
and
Yeah,
Acquiesce.
Macris.
Love that record, and they both sing on that.
Yeah.
So you can't really go, oh well, Noel's better than Liam.
Yeah.
They both sing on that, so
Noel is better than Liam. He's a better singer.
yeah, he is.
Liam
yeah. But he's
Liam's got more stage presence.
he's
He's
more-
got a snarl about him.
Yeah,
which
he's got
was-
that melodic
it was
voice as
different.
Noel, hasn't he?
Noel can just sing,
If it's a song with a great melody,
Better writer as well.
then
But-
Noel sings it.
but Liam has got, like I say, he's got more stage presence. He's got snarl in his voice.
I think for me, that's why the Beatles were so good to me. I know you don't like them, but you see, John
Not a fan
sung
of
what
Beatles.
John wrote, and Paul sung what Paul wrote, and
Yeah,
George
yeah.
wrote, and he sung it. So you get this blend of almost solo artists
Yeah, yeah.
singing their own stuff. So you like for me, the last two albums, Let It Be and Abbey Road, were stunning because there's so many things. And then what they did with Abbey Road is they took loads of little tracks, stuck them all together, and like my sister says at her funeral, just get Abbey Road out, spin it onto side B, and just play the whole of side B at a funeral, because it literally is like six songs all welded together.
Yeah.
And then they do the track at the end, and it ends with Queen, doesn't it? What's I can't remember its name now. The Queen or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
up
think
until there, it's just a whole one track, all
Yeah.
blended in. Brilliant. It's fabulous.
And now it's time for this week's Housewife Household Hints with Grandpa Stan.
Is this thing on? Help yourself to remember to get your 5 a day by simply sellotaping fruit to the inside of the front door as a reminder. Nurse, is it time for my bed bath? Oh God, my sciatic nerves are killing me.
This week, we've got a few shout-outs. Every time we're just going to record, we tweet out saying, retweet this, favourite this, and we'll give you a shout.
Anyone in the right mind should be listening to our podcast because it's hilarious.
It is.
So, you know,
And so say all of us.
just to be mentioned on our podcast is probably one of the greatest honours that could be bestowed, whatever they call it. I can talk. I'm that impressed by us.
You're that made up.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Bri-Fi podcast
Breath
said, well, I can't pay this up.
That's not Barry Fry, is it?
I don't think it's Barry Fry.
Bazza
It's a
Fry.
comic book podcast from Houston, Texas.
Well,
Yeah.
hats off to you guys.
Heads off.
Yeehaw! That fracking cat. At that fracking cat. Drawing comics, writing, watching movies, and co-host of Midnight Movie Nights with Miranda Janelle.
Miranda Janelle.
I am
like that
the
name.
cat. That's at that fracking cat. He listens.
Fracking cat.
The Harrison Ford pod at Get Off My Podcast.
There's a podcast about Harrison Ford.
About Harrison Ford. It's a companion podcast covering the roles and life of Harrison Ford, one movie at a time.
How's his ankle?
Hosted by Mike and Trent, part of the
Whose
Dogtown
ankle?
Network.
Harrison Ford broke his ankle on set.
You know, well, the one thing you should be doing is listening to the
I'll check them out.
Harrison Ford podcast.
I'll check those guys out.
They have an ankle update every week. Yeah, they do.
Ankle update.
The B3 podcast at BB&B podcast. Blue
BBBB.
Bonnets, Bagpipes and Books. Publishing and writing podcast.
What was that again? Blue bottles?
Blue bottles, blue bonnets,
Blue bonnet, sorry.
bagpipes and books. My bagpipes are a terrible instrument.
Your
aren't they?
bagpipes. Your bagpipes.
Never mind my bagpipes. You fucking keep my bagpipes out of this.
Put your mouth round the pipe and work the bag.
Work that back. Work it.
Should we give a shout out to the impolite Canadian? Because he's kind of replied. He's not really retweeted or favorited.
Yeah.
He's kind of bent
That's
the
a
rules
bit
a little
impolite,
bit.
really, like that, isn't it?
But, you know, impolite Canadian, I suppose he's just impolite. He's a blogger, a vlogger, and a podcaster.
Busy man.
It doesn't say flogger either. It
You
doesn't.
should get into flogging.
What does he flog?
Goats.
Nice. Nice.
What else, Mark?
I don't like the B&B podcast.
Chris Caggs followed us.
They can have another
Hi,
shout
Chris.
out.
Whoever you are.
They listened to us.
Yeah.
Said it was good. They enjoyed it.
Grazie.
I'm
And
glad.
Francesca, who I emailed or tweeted the recipe for the chocolate Guinness cake. So
Yeah.
Grazie.
Has she made it yet?
no, well, it
You
was
asked for
yesterday.
pictures, didn't you?
I want pictures. I
Was
want
it just
to see if they
yesterday?
did it. Yeah,
Oh, okay. We'll let you off.
yeah. And the other one as well.
The other
Brain
podcast.
don't work properly. What is this Twitter?
Come on,
There we
brain.
go.
The other one.
Yeah, man.
To the one.
It was the at Wiretech girl. That
Oh, yeah, of course. What about Nerdy Vixen?
Yeah, she's good.
I'm going to give her a shout out as well.
Yeah.
Just to say hi. Hi! And Sarah Turner. Listen, right, if you're still listening
Where is she?
out there, where have you gone? Are you all right?
I think she's not here anymore.
We worry about you, you know.
She was a #1 fan. She was baking for us. She
Yep.
was, hitting us up on Facebook. And she's just vanished.
And she's vanished.
Maybe
She
she's got someone new
disappeared.
in her life.
Has she got someone new in her life?
I don't know. Who knows? So, yeah.
Well, she better have a good excuse.
Yeah.
So
right, Rob.
So they're the shouts for this
Yeah, there's-
week.
There's one more.
Oh, God.
There's
What?
one more.
One more.
There's a special shout out. you need to
Special
do this
shout
week.
out.
Oh, is that what you... Right,
Yeah.
okay, go on.
Someone I work with who's a
Hello.
big fan, and she thinks you're hilarious for some reason.
Yeah. No, she's got it right. She's got it spot on.
She'll be virtually, like I said, frothing at
Frothing.
the gash if you give her a big hello.
A woman with
So can you
taste.
say hi to Jude?
Hi, Jude. Hi, Jude. Hi, Jude. Why can't we be friends?
Just add him as a friend on Facebook.
Yeah, just add me as a
Rob
friend on
Dodsworth.
Facebook and just look through the pictures of my kids.
Yeah. And cats.
That's all it's for.
Cats and
Let's be
kids.
honest.
There you go, Jude. I
Yeah.
said I would. She wants to come on the podcast.
Yeah, just come down, say hello.
No, don't, because she will.
It's a bit late at night, I
She
suppose.
literally
Depends
will.
what time you go to bed, I suppose, doesn't it?
She will come down.
We'll be here all night.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
No, it's not live.
It's a bit
live.
late. Yeah, it's a bit late for that now. Yeah. But hi, Jude. Yeah, you've got good
Don't
taste.
invite her
Well
on,
done.
'cause she will come on.
I'll leave that up to you, Mark. To be fair, you know her.
Oh, no.
You know her.
No,
You get.
now
You
she's
have
just going to be on... No women allowed.
no women.
No women.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bit lavish.
Not even if they can bake.
Well,
I suppose they have to bring it.
Yeah, that's not a bad
All right,
idea.
if she brings a cake.
Yeah. Okay.
That's like entry fee to get into the
Yeah.
show.
We've had... and a shout out to Catherine as well.
Yeah, Catherine
for
shortbread
the
tonight.
Superb
Shortbread
shortbread
tonight.
she knocked up in half an hour
Yeah, it was
tonight.
delightful. And for the gingerbread bats.
The
as well.
dogs
That was
fantasised
me.
about that
Yeah.
shortbread.
I bought the gingerbread
Well
bats,
done.
bitches.
The gingerbread bats.
Bitches.
That was
One
very
night,
Halloween.
maybe,
Well done, man.
one of you two could provide some
Yeah.
refreshment. I mean, the first time I provided refreshment, we never ate it, and then Tim ate it when we weren't there.
Have
All
I
them
had
Doritos?
Yeah, they're nice.
Bastard.
some of the weeks I think he was off? Did I provide a Kipling slice maybe once or twice?
Yeah, you did.
I usually
Maybe a
provide
packet
the
of
tea.
crisps
You always
here and
provide
there.
a packet of crisps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The first one you did, we had all them sweets that you brought
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
So to be fair, I've done it most weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You have. No,
Out of
recognise.
10.
Recognise.
Yeah. You've done the majority out of 10.
Oh, it's the Three Cuckoos podcast!
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's Premier League predictions. All you non-football fans, Catherine, Abs, turn off now. There's nothing else beyond this.
Goodbye.
We love you, but see you later.
Time for you to go.
Right, last week's results
Let the men talk.
in reverse order. Weeks 9. In third place was Rob with 4 points.
Oh,
4 points.
that's
4
honky.
points.
It's usually what I get.
In second place was me
Right.
with 6 points.
6 points.
And Tim has smashed it out of the park. He got 3 exactly right. He got 11.
Wow. Well
His
done,
first
bud.
double
Thanks, man.
figures. His first double figures.
First and last.
Well done, Tim.
Thank
Do
you.
know- do you know why that is? You get first dibs on scores.
Yeah.
No, because he called West Brom Palace 2-2.
Well done, buddy.
Yeah.
Never.
Tactical.
Yeah.
Never.
Do you know what my
Never.
accumulator at the weekend?
How did you get on?
Right, I always put a quid on, right?
Yeah.
You're well judging by this.
But I do like 12
Yeah.
scores.
You told me. Amazing.
Over the leagues, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
At half time, I was just down and out, absolutely buried. Right, I was going to get like $3,000 back off my quid if it all came in.
It's pretty good going.
At the end, so I kind of just completely forget it,
Yeah.
whatever, and forgot all about it. Saturday night, I thought, go on, I'll have a little look. Peterborough were winning
Peterborough.
2-0
Posh.
against Coventry at Coventry, and I had them down to win. So I kind of just gone, well, you know, they didn't let me down.
Yeah.
At the end of the 90 minutes, Peterborough had lost 3-2. All my other teams had come back and won. And so all I had was Peterborough lost 3-2.
Yeah.
I think it might have been right at the death as well. And if West Brom had scored one more goal as well.
Do you have a 3-2?
I worked it out. It was 3 goals. 3 goals, and I'd have got $3,000.
$1,000 a goal.
Well, yeah. Well, it's just that's accumulator, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, you literally
Close,
got them
though.
all to win. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll take that.
I'll take it.
I was close.
Right.
Yeah, this week.
Let's not drag this shit out. Let's go straight into it.
Let's do this.
Newcastle
Yes.
versus Liverpool. Ooh. First up, 12:45 Saturday.
Oh.
Boom.
I might have to have a look at that. Newcastle have a bit of resurgence.
They are £2.5.
And at home.
Away at Tottenham. Cracking
Yeah,
result. that.
cracking result.
Tottenham
1-0
just
down.
failed, though,
They are
didn't they?
dog shit at Tottenham.
They
Yeah.
were terrible.
That is a
Pochettino
tough
sorted
call.
them out.
I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
At St James's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Balotelli to score.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Couldn't score in a brothel.
He's going to have to one day, isn't he? He's
Yeah,
going to
he's gonna
have to. He should have scored at the death, shouldn't he, the other night?
Yeah. It's going to happen.
That's a good shout. 2-1. I'm going to go stalemate. I'm going to go 1-0 Liverpool.
Well, that's not a stalemate.
No, but I think it will be. And it'll be.
I was tempted to 1-1, but
Liverpool fans will be going, this is it again.
yeah.
I'll go 1-1.
Yeah. 1-1's
No.
It's a tough one to call, that.
Yeah, it is.
No.
It is.
Next
Because Newcastle have found a bit of form.
Especially at Sports Arena. Have you heard about him buying shares in Rangers?
Rangers, yeah.
Well, he's not bought any shares. He had the shares already. He's given them a
Oh,
loan.
all right.
He'll end up owning them.
They're not happy, though, are they, Newcastle
No.
fans, about it?
Next one.
Next up, Arsenal at home to Burnley.
Burnley.
Burnley. 2-1 to the Gunners.
Can only be one way, can't it?
Yeah. Might actually be 2-0. That.
3-0 to Arsenal.
I'll have 2-0.
Yeah, I think 2-0.
I think I've overcooked it there, haven't I, with 3?
I think giving a goal to Burnley's a bit...
This one's for you, Rob.
Yeah.
Chelsea against QPR. And they won. I bet you were gutted last night, weren't you?
No, do you know what? Credit to him. You know I like to see Charlie Austin scoring because he's your proper footballer, and he played in all leagues.
I was happy for him.
No, I was.
2-0 Chelsea.
Did Rio Ferdinand play?
No, he was on bench.
Did he come off the bench?
I don't know.
He's retiring end of season.
You bloody better be, I tell you. What did you go?
2-0 Chelsea.
I'm going to go 3-0 Chelsea.
Yeah.
When's Thingy back? What's his face?
Diego.
That's him.
He could be back this weekend. I'm not too sure. Actually.
Starbucks. Diego Starbucks.
Diego Starbucks.
You've not really left me much.
Not really.
4-0.
No. I'll go 1-0.
1-0.
It could be.
It could be.
They did look better at the back, but not much.
Everton against Swansea.
Ooh.
That is a toughie. Everton did well, didn't they?
Yeah, Bono's playing well now, isn't he? He's playing pretty well.
Eto had a great game. Should have had a hat-trick.
2-2.
That ain't a bad shout, is it? At Goodison.
Yeah.
Everton.
I like
Everton to shade it. 2-1.
Marcus.
Darling. Marcus, darling.
2-0 Everton.
2-0.
Cherry and Banana died the other week.
No way.
Cherry and Banana.
Cherry banana.
Cherry Banana.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Hull versus Southampton.
Oh my lord.
At the KC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're going first, actually, this one.
2-1 Southampton.
It's a good shout.
It's a really
It's
good
a
shout.
really good shout.
That was the first result that came to my head.
That's a tough one, though. That one really is.
Southampton has such good
Oh,
form.
they look
Do you know
brilliant.
what? They don't look like slipping.
Such a
No,
good side.
they look so solid.
Koeman's done so
Yeah.
well there.
High five, Koeman, if you're listening.
High five. Very sexy.
I'm going to go 3-1 Southampton.
Yeah, so that's a good shout as well.
Yeah, Hull are going to score.
Yeah, they'll
They
score.
will.
I nearly wrote 2-1 down then. Can't have that.
Please.
Bastard Tim's got it.
Yeah.
Bastard.
I'm gonna go 1-0 Southampton.
Okay, all right. So we've all gone Southampton.
Yeah.
Leicester.
Yeah.
Leicestershire.
Leicestershire City versus West Brom.
Topsy-turvy teams. Do
I
you
don't
think Leicester
I don't think Leicester are right topsy-turvy, more just turvy.
Do you think
They
they,
can't
just gave
score though, can
their
they?
whole season's performance against Man United?
Yeah. They can play football, but I just don't think they can score. They just started.
Well, Ajoa just hadn't scored since that Man U game, has
2-1
he?
West Brom.
You see, I went West Brom at the weekend on my accumulator, and they were dire
Yeah.
You went West Brom.
until
To
right
beat
at the
Palace?
end. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
They were close.
Well, I suppose it was, but
You got it
Berahino was
exactly right.
so good against Man
Yeah.
I
United.
mean, that game was just like a joke.
Yeah.
Which
How
one?
Palace didn't get a penalty in
Oh,
the
yeah.
first
Oh, yeah.
half,
It was terrible.
you know.
Absolutely terrible.
Terrible, Jeff.
Their penalty right at the end probably shouldn't have been a penalty because
Yeah.
the fella were fouled.
Mourinho scored like 6 in 6, hasn't he, or something?
And that elbow on the keeper.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
What was that about?
Oh,
Oh, that was You see him? He went boom.
he were nearly out, wasn't he?
Literally.
Yeah.
He was nearly out cold.
The corner, the sharp bit of his elbow,
Yeah.
right in the side of his
That's
head.
a red card, is that?
It was really bad with that.
It was.
Intentional or
It was
non-intentional? He
shocking.
shouldn't go in
I
like that. I ran and was flying through the
And
air
that
like
were
a
a goal.
ninja for about 10 minutes. Ah!
And that were a goal.
Like in one of those Japanese cartoons where all things going past him.
Wait, what?
Crouching tiger, hidden
Yeah.
bastard.
There were no hidden about it. He wasn't crouching.
How's
either.
that?
He was
He
just,
spat on him as well when he went flying.
it was more House of Flying Daggers, wasn't it? It had Roy Keane written all over
It did.
What was his game again?
Leicester, West Brom.
Leicester.
Leicestershire
Leicestershire City. For our American cousins.
1-1.
Yeah.
0-0.
What was that noise before?
It was a belch.
Jeez.
I was trying to keep it internal, but I had to
Right,
talk.
okay.
I'm not going to watch that
Internal.
one. 0-0.
Knocked all plaster off at wall.
Stoke
Stoke.
versus the fabulous West Ham United. Big
Yeah.
Man City.
West
What a
Ham.
side.
My favourite team.
What a side. I love Big Sam.
They were
Big Sam.
great.
Never any doubt.
Oh,
All
do you
fans
know
are
what?
like, the lucky rubbish, sack him, the fucking... What are they, third?
Yeah.
You fickle wankers.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Try being a Leeds fan.
You know, you
Duh.
just like be a manager, you just want so much money.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
we're third in league. I'm off now.
Yeah.
Fuck you lot.
Do you know what? It should. Do you know what?
You
Just
should.
try and do what I do.
Just to spite
Don't
them.
comment on your team, right? Just try and enjoy it. Just try.
How can
That's
you
the best
enjoy
thing.
being a Leeds fan?
When whistled goes
over.
for
Those 90
you know,
minutes.
yeah,
just enjoy the football.
For start, just try and just focus on what's going
How
on.
can you enjoy it?
And they're not a bad team. We ain't got a bad team. It's just what happens at half time at Leeds United. What happens at half time?
So they've had 16 games this season.
We absolutely.
They'll be on the
Do you know what?
fourth
We've been
manager.
passing it around like beautifully. Honestly, really good passing play against Wednesday.
Well,
we were
Redford's got 6
absolutely
games
amazing.
on it. So.
Absolutely fabulous team. 18th in league, 4 points above bottom 3. Fabulous.
Get off
They've
me,
been playing
dog.
superbly. That's why they've
Get
been
off
through
me,
3
dog.
managers this season.
Fabulous.
We nailed your guys.
Yeah, you nailed
It
us.
were
What
absolutely.
was the score?
Well, it were 1-1, but you got out of there with your asses in your
What a load of rubbish! Have you seen the stats on that game?
Can I break it?
I watched
in?
it with my eyes.
Can I break in?
No, you
Yes.
didn't.
What was the game again? Someone versus West Ham? Stoke.
Ooh.
I think 3-1 West Ham.
Where's Jonathan Waller's gone, by the way?
No way, still at Stoke.
He keeps
Yeah.
coming off
Played
the bench,
at
doesn't he, I
weekend.
think?
Play if he started at weekend.
He was like there.
Hughes is having that
3-1?
timer. Yeah.
I don't think Stoke have ever conceded 3 goals or 2 right now.
Yeah, no, 3-1.
3-1 West Ham.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1 West Ham.
It's coming.
Yeah, Stoke at
The
Britannia.
Thunder's coming.
1-0.
Stoke.
Stoke.
Okay.
Biggest game of the weekend. Man City versus Man United.
Oh, motherfucker.
I mean, Man United were phenomenal.
Yeah, they had
Did
the
get a
moments.
draw against
And they
Chelsea.
didn't have Rooney playing, did they? And they didn't have...
It was
They
really
can't defend for
even
shit,
actually as
but
well, wasn't it?
At least De Gea had a good...
Yeah, but it was
he had a good game.
really even as well. It was
Ivanovic gets sent off as well.
Yeah.
So,
for no reason.
yeah, no.
They were a
It
soft
was
one,
bollocks,
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was soft.
Oh, is it at Old Trafford or Etihad?
Is it the
Etihad.
the
Whatever
Jihad
it is.
Stadium, whatever it's called?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
changed now.
No, I'm not. Fuck it.
Right.
That was Mark, everybody. I just want to make that blatantly clear.
All right, Mein Führer.
2-1 City.
It's a hard one to call because City lost to West Ham.
Yeah, they'll be
Now,
wanting to
you
get some
lot
payback.
were really having a go at Wayne Rooney last week.
He's
He's not playing.
No,
Is he out of form? Oh, he's shit.
no I said
Blah,
it.
blah, blah.
I said he
Blah,
hadn't
blah,
been playing.
blah.
I didn't
He's not
realise he
playing
was
'cause he's
suspended.
suspended.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
is
didn't
that
realise.
why he's out?
Yeah. You were
You
like,
were just like, he's not good
"He's
enough.
not good
I don't think he is.
And I was
still
like,
stand by
what,
that.
they dropped him then?
Wayne Rooney's had a decent season.
Yeah, he's
and he's
a-
scored
he's
goals
good.
for England.
He's a good player.
I don't understand.
I know you don't like- you
I
just don't
don't
like
get
him, do you?
all the hate on Wayne Rooney.
No, I don't. I think I don't
I've
hate
never
him.
understood it. He will be within the next 2 years
England's top goal scorer.
top goal scorer
But
ever.
I don't think that's a good achievement. England
You
aren't
don't think that's a
very
good? Gary Lineker.
It's a different,
Alan
different,
Shearer,
different.
Michael Owen,
no, but
all
a
these
different Owen.
players.
Yeah, but Michael Owen.
All these players who
average.
were rated as
Shearer
better
was
than
good.
Rooney, but players didn't hate on Shearer
No,
and Owen the way
I
that
don't know,
people
Rooney-
hate on Rooney.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not saying I hate him. I just don't.
I know
think
nowadays
he's...
players play more games, but I don't understand the stick he gets.
No, I don't understand the
Because
stick he gets, but
He works as hard as anybody else.
I don't think he's got.
don't really
I don't
get
know.
it.
I just
I
don't
think he's a great player.
He's not got that. We used to pick the ball up and just charge it, but he's not got that anymore.
No,
it's
he's-
not
no,
No,
he's
part of his
changed.
game.
No, I don't know. I just don't think
Maybe
he's.
people expect that bull-headed youth that first broke onto the scene
Yeah.
was so good.
Yeah, it's
But he's
like,
not
yeah.
that kind of player anymore. He's not an out-and-out
I don't
striker.
know, I
He
just
plays
don't-
behind someone else and plays him in.
Yeah, I don't know. Something I don't know what it is.
I don't get it. He's a fantastic player.
I think he's great. I love it when he plays those 30-yard balls.
No, he's
It's brilliant.
phenomenal. He's a really good player.
Yeah,
and he wears
maybe.
his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. I just don't.
Well, I think that works against him sometimes, though, doesn't it? I think that can work both ways.
What were we doing?
It's
I'm waiting for him.
Manchester Derby. What did you say?
2-1 City.
City.
It's at City, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be a draw. 1-1. I'd want to call.
1-0 City.
3-0 City.
Ooh, God, really gone for it.
Villa Tottenham.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Villa.
Now, if you want a team that are dog shit,
Am I
then
right in saying?
You start seeing, aren't they doing well, Villa?
Well,
hey?
they started off
They
well.
started off well.
Did they have
'cause
3
play-
good
Who
games?
do
I
they play?
think?
Like Burnley, Leicester.
Yeah, maybe.
Stoke.
Yeah, maybe. Well, you think you
Played
think?
Arsenal.
2-1 Tottenham.
Well, they're the games that keep you up.
Yeah.
You know when that's.
Because Benteke is back. So he might
When?
be. He was back, played last night.
Oh, did he? Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
He looked
Didn't do
alright.
any
He didn't
good.
look sharp, but he looked alright.
They hadn't scored in 5 games.
Yeah, well, they need him. I mean, he was brilliant last season for those guys.
Unbelievable.
kept him up with
They hadn't
his
scored
goals.
in 5 games.
Season
jeez.
before.
Was that the season before?
Spent all last season injured. Broke his leg, didn't he?
Who scored from last year?
Agbonlahor.
Did he?
And that Vyman.
Vyman.
He
Yeah,
could have
sorry.
been
Yeah.
so much better. Agbonlahor.
We had Wednesday had him on loan when he was young and he was gash.
Yeah.
He's just like when he was
Like
younger,
Rooney.
he was just like he can run really fast.
Yeah.
He's got no end product.
No.
He doesn't score enough goals.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
Lennon.
Well, that's Lennon, yeah.
Just Lennon.
But Lennon's not there to score goals.
No, but he could. He's got no
He's a
end
winger.
product. Yeah, but he can't cross the
But
ball
Agbonlahor's
either.
not, he's a striker.
He can't cross it either.
The striker doesn't
He's
score
just
goals,
rubbish.
doesn't make sense.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Leicestershire.
Have you done your score?
2-1 Tottenham, yeah.
Jeez, I'm really sorry. I don't know where I am.
It's alright, Rob.
2-1. You think Villa will score?
Yeah, I think they'll get a goal. Like a corner.
Tottenham are rubbish.
Yeah, I know, but 2-0 Tottenham. Oh God, if Villa don't score again though.
Yeah.
1-1. And finally,
What a dull game.
Palace against Sunderland.
The bloodied Sunderland.
Do you see them goals?
They're
Wes Brown's back pass.
Oh, it was brilliant.
It was
What
Mannone.
that keeper doing? What that keeper?
Keeper's fault.
I think I've
totally.
seen Mannone's mistake about 93 times
it was like that, he
this
didn't know what to
weekend.
I can't believe, right, they signed Pantilimon of Man City, who at times last
Yeah.
season was Man
It was
City's
brilliant.
first choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he sat on bench to veto Mannone. Come on now.
Brilliant, isn't it?
2-1.
Brilliant. Can't write it.
2-1 Palace.
Yeah. A lot of 2-1s there from me.
That's your 7th 2-1.
Is it? Good lad. Safe bet, innit?
Yeah,
Safe bet.
it is, yeah.
Green or red? Green or red? I'm gonna go 2-0 Palace.
Yeah, I think they're quite capable of scoring.
Sunderland are just
Struggling.
in turmoil. They
Yeah.
are shocking at the minute. 1 week he'll turn out 9 different players, won't he?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
went
yeah.
with pretty much the same squad, didn't he?
Yeah, he wanted a
Made 2
response though, didn't
changes.
he?
Yeah, everybody said he's pretty much got
He wanted
to
a
do
response,
it.
didn't he?
changes.
From the 8-0. Bashing.
Yeah.
The problem he's
It
got,
was
you see,
against
is
Arsenal,
the
though,
fact,
wasn't it?
the fact they
Yeah.
came off an 8-0 against Southampton. He's not changed many, and they've got beat 2-0, but they got beat easy.
Yeah, they did.
But it were against Arsenal.
But the
so
goals they conceded
Yeah,
were
that's it.
shocking.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
They
It's a
could have
fine line
dragged
with the
something out of
keeper, you
that.
see. He's making mistakes. He's conceded 8. He's virtually kicked one in his... He might as well kick that one in his own
Yeah.
net.
Well, you wonder why he's making
So it's like,
mistakes.
do you drop him
No, you
and maybe
can't.
ruin his entire
Yeah,
career?
exactly. You can't at this
tough,
stage.
yeah.
But you've got to think about the team.
He's conceded.
He's got to go. He's got to go.
Yeah.
Pantilimon has got to come in.
You got to play form players,
and
haven't
then Mannone needs to get his head together. Because if he keeps on making mistakes, that's worse and worse and
Yeah,
worse.
I suppose if you have some great reserve games, maybe.
It's like it happened with
He
Hart,
won
isn't
his
it?
own goal against
Yeah.
Southampton. It was a disaster.
Is that you?
Can
Yeah.
I
It's
decide
alright, I didn't realise
later?
it, didn't.
No. Decide now.
Decide after the
Can I-
game
like
if you
on
want.
Monday.
Decide after the game.
About
Yeah.
9:30 on Monday. I'm torn on Palace because I don't mind Palace, but I fucking hate Neil Warnock.
They've done all right at Palace.
Is Sheffield United through and through?
Put
He's
your-
an ex-Leeds manager.
Put your hate away,
He was terrible,
right? And
Leeds.
think about the result.
Most people are.
Yeah. He's cursed, his Leeds, unfortunately.
He's totally changed though, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Warnock?
he has, yeah.
He used to be.
He was different at Leeds, though, wasn't he?
Really, like you couldn't interview him
Yeah.
or anything.
1-0 Palace.
Okay.
I mean, I thought
And now he's like, oh well, you know. Oh well.
I thought the referee
Yeah.
on Saturday for Palace West Brom was awful.
he had a stinker.
Yeah,
But Warnock was saying how good he was. I think that was a bit of
yeah. It was a bit...
He were playing it up.
Bit of kidology,
He were
wasn't
it?
playing it up.
Yeah.
Good. Well,
Right, thanks, boys.
we've got some catching up to do, haven't we?
Catch us at 3 Cuckoos on Twitter, 3cuckoos@gmail.com or 3cuckoos.blogspot.co.uk. Can I go now?
Finley, what's wrong with big tomatoes?